Hello, this is Dr. K with you. And why I'm here? Because yesterday, when I asked you to tell me how you are doing and to respond to me with the pluses and minuses, quite a few of you had minuses. And some of you had many, many minuses. And it really made me think, what can I do to help? Of course, I offered you to contact me at any time. And please do. I'm always happy to communicate and do whatever I can to help you. However, I also thought about something else that I can do for you. And it reminded me that I'm not only a neuroscientist and not only professor who teaches you research, I'm also a life coach. And as a life coach, I know so many tips and tricks on how to alleviate anxiety, reduce stress, and the most important, learn how to manage our mind. I decided to share these tips and tricks with you. I really hope they will help, and I know they will help if you just do what I'm proposing you to do here. You will start feeling better immediately as soon as you start doing what I am proposing. So let's see what is it all about and start feeling better. Okay, let's do it. What I will tell you about today is called Daily Thought Download. Daily Thought Download is something that you do daily, every day, and sometimes even more than one time a day when it's needed. You are taking all those thoughts that are going on in your brain, and there are so many of those, and you are putting them all on a paper. You take your notebook or you take a simple paper and you write down everything, every single thought that is going on. It's especially important right now when you have so many thoughts that are causing you anxiety, your stress, the feeling of overwhelm that you are experiencing. And I will show you an example of how you can do it. So we will go through that example together. Why should this help? First of all, because you are putting all those overwhelming thoughts somewhere else. There are not so many thoughts already in your brain because you just put them somewhere on paper. Yeah, it starts feeling better actually immediately as soon as you do that. From this huge head with many, many thoughts, you become a normal person again because those thoughts are already on paper somewhere else. Second of all, I will show you how this immediately starts reducing the stress you are having, because what you will see that all those thoughts actually are not ultimate truths. They might be not what you think they are. And I'll show you how to do that as well. Let's start with what's going on right now, situation with COVID-19. And the thoughts. I took those thoughts actually from the clients, from people with whom I work, and from other people. whom I hear doing something, complaining about something, or just sharing their experiences. So here are the thoughts. I do not know what is the right decision to make. It's too hard to deal with all this drama. People are crazy. I'm so confused. Everything is so stressful. The virus is everywhere. Those are the thoughts. In the same way, you put all them on paper one by one. Sometimes it's very good at in the morning. I would just put it into your morning routine. Very good to do it at the end of the day, in the evening. If you feel you're stressed, you're particularly overwhelmed, do it right away. Yeah? Make that notebook your best friend. Okay. So after you put them all on paper, you start questioning them. So number one, you put them on paper. Second of all, you start questioning them. How do we question all those thoughts? By deciding, is it a fact or is it not a fact? What is the fact? Fact is something that we all can agree upon, that is right in the court of law. For example, the cat weighs 30 pounds. We have a scale. We weigh that nice cat over here, and we see 30 pounds. Can anybody disagree in the world? No, everybody sees 30 pounds. There is no question here. Okay. And if something that you put on the paper can be considered a fact, you put F letter nearby. If it's not a fact, you put T letter, because then it's just a thought. And it can be interpreted in different ways by different people across the globe. Okay, let's do that. Let's see which one of those sentences is a fact, which one is a thought. I do not know what is the right decision to make. Is it a thought or is it a fact? Let's ask ourselves, is there like a slight chance, like 0.01%, that we might know what is the right decision? Maybe you were just talking about that right decision to somebody. If there is a slight chance that you might know, this is not a fact. Correct? Even the word might, if I might know, what? The decision. It already sounds differently. I might know what decision to make. In this case, it's a T. It's a thought. It's not a fact. It's too hard to deal with all this drama. A thought or a fact? Is it universal? No, it's not. Because somebody might say, I'm really enjoying this situation. I can help people. I can do so many things. I can contribute so much. I can stay calm to help people around me. So people around the world can think about this differently. And this is again is a thought. People are crazy. A thought or a fact? What do you think? No, first of all, they don't have any diagnosis. Very few of them, I think, really have. And somebody might say, "Yo, so cool. People are having fun." Oh, somebody might feel compassionate and say, "Yeah, I think they're just so stressed. They maybe just need my help. Maybe I can support them just thinking about them in a certain way." So again, it's a thought. I'm so confused. Similar to the first one. No? Is there any chance that you actually might not be confused? Maybe you just talked to your friend and told them that in spite of anything, you still feel confident somewhere, that everything will be fine. And that, you know, that at the end of the day, everything comes to normal. So, fact or thought? I thought everything is so stressful. A fact or a thought? Is really everything stressful? And maybe just a recent talk to your mom was very calming. Or maybe just spending an hour on your backyard with a grill was actually very calming. Can we say that 100% everything is stressful? It was again just a thought. The virus is everywhere. So again, we're over generalizing, correct? So it's not everywhere. And there are places where it doesn't exist. There are plains, huge surfaces in the world. I talked to the lady in Arizona. They live in a place which doesn't have any people around whatsoever. And she said, I understood that I should not worry so much because there is no way that the virus can come here and can be here because we're so separated from everything. Yeah, they live on a huge farm. They provide for themselves. They have everything they need. They're absolutely self-sufficient. They don't need to go anywhere. Well, actually, for a long time. They're safe. And there are many places like this, where the virus doesn't have any effect. And it's not there. So, again, it's a thought. So now, after you downloaded all your thoughts, and after you really made determination, is it a thought or is it a fact? look how it makes you feel. You calm down even more than before. So step by step, you are managing your mind, putting your thoughts out there, and then determining, is it a thought or is it a fact? So from everything that we wrote, there is only one fact on this page, is that the cat weighs 30 pounds. Everything else is not a fact. Why is this important to us? Because if it's a fact, it's challenging for us to do something about it. We, of course, can contribute towards the slowing the pandemic, let's say, of COVID-19 by practicing social distancing. But we will need to let it run its course. We will need to let government, doctors, scientists do their job, and we ourselves will not be probably able to find a vaccine. Yeah? So scientists will do it. We don't have much leverage in that. However, we can change all of this because these are all thoughts. And if it is a thought, it is optional. And that is so important. What is a thought? Some electrical activity in our brain that we perceive as a thought. And we can generate all types of electrical activity that we will perceive as our thought. So we can look at the thoughts as just sentences in our brain that we are choosing to think. And we can change this choice at any given point in time. And we can choose the thoughts that actually work for us, not against us, and that make us feel better, calmer, make us feel more confident, determined, less anxious. So this is what I propose for you to do. Do it at least for a week. Daily thought download. Number one, determination if this is the fact or if this is the thought. If this is a thought, this is number three. We know that this is absolutely optional and we have a choice. Remember, thoughts are optional. Choose them wisely. And I will see you in the next video, in which I will tell you how to work with your mind after you work with your thought downloads. Feel better.